Man, these guys are nosy. All right, everyone cover your eyes. This is just between me and Robinhood right now. Before 2021, if you were looking to invest in a company, you might have looked at recent financial statements to evaluate the soundness of the business. From there, you might have reviewed recent comments from management and analysts to get a sense of the business's projected sales and profit growth. And after all that, you'd be left with a decision. Am I willing to pay X amount today for a stock that could be worth Y amount later? That approach was flipped on its head in January 2021 by some investors when social media buzz about certain stocks suddenly seemed to carry more weight than the company's underlying fundamentals. Enter the world of meme stock trading. I'm Carleton English, reporter at Barron's. In our last episode, I registered for my own Robinhood account. Now I'm ready to get started. But first, how should we decide which meme stocks to buy? Some of the earliest meme stocks were heavily shorted names with a nostalgia factor. I mean, who still has a BlackBerry? And when was the last time you set foot in a GameStop? And how many times were you able to see a movie in an AMC theater during lockdown? And yet all of these companies saw their stock prices surge in January, as though they were experiencing record sales thanks to stock traders touting their names on social media platforms such as Reddit. Individual investors saw opportunity in the fact that there were high levels of short interest in these names. That is, the big investors betting that the company's stock price would go down. GameStop, for example, had more than 100% of its shares sold short, a phenomenon that even baffled Wall Street industry experts. If the meme stock traders could get the price to rise, short sellers would be forced to buy back the stock to cover their bets, leading to even more gains. From there, the frenzy grew, with more and more traders believing there was money to be made and wanting in. Of course, there's a difference between the money that lives on paper and the money in your bank account. And when traders were ready to cash in their gains, the meme stocks saw sharp drops in their shares, meaning the last traders in were left holding the bag. Now, normally for investing, we would recommend that investors do their homework, see how a stock fits into your overall portfolio, try to get a sense of the company's forward-looking earnings. But in this case, we're also trying to see some of the meme mania. So what we wanted to do was just kind of wing it a bit and see what stocks were trending on sites like WallStreetBets. Earlier today, Smile Direct Club, the maker of aligners for teeth straightening, was one of their trending stocks. It went public in late 2019 when some of the other major IPOs like Peloton happened, and then also WeWork didn't happen. It was part of that group, was volatile for that reason, and they also have competition with Align Technologies, the maker of Invisalign. So this one has been one that investors just like to play to see if it will eventually get its footing. Maybe I'm not getting in super early. Stock is already up 15%, down a little bit after hours. But I still want to get in on this one. So I am going to buy 5 shares. There's one other stock that I wanted to buy. It's called Cleveland Cliffs. It's an older mining company. Struggled a bit in 2016 when a lot of commodities were selling off, but we do see infrastructure spending coming, so there is some hype around it. Now today it's sold off a little bit, down 3.3%, but we'll see if maybe I am buying on the dip. We're just going to buy 5 shares. All right, now this is interesting. I'm now making my second stock purchase on Robinhood and being prompted to update my profile about my investing goals before I'm allowed to do more trading. Approximate net worth, approximate yearly income. All right, wow, they are asking the personal questions. How long do you plan to invest your money? This is a very important question for any investor. It's what do you want to do with it? Are you looking to save money for a house? Well, then you may be less than 4 years, and that will determine investment choices you make. 4 to 7 years, maybe it's saving for your kids' college. 7 or more years, again, that could be saving for kids' college or retirement. How much investment experience do you have? As a financial reporter, I'm going to be a little high on myself and call myself an expert. Liquidity needs. How important is it for me to be able to get that money out of my account right away? I'll be honest, it's pretty important to me at this stage of my life. Even though I don't need the money right away, as a comfort level, pretty important that I'd be able to get it when I need it. Let's try to buy some stock now. Done. All right, So I now have $116.65 of buying power available. That's enough for me for day one, I think. Next time, we'll check in on how our picks are doing and take a deeper dive into how becoming a meme stock can affect a company's bottom line. See you then.